father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. Don't got no limit. I doubt it. My homies know you ain't riding. We break you down like a pound. I got it. Don't pound us around me. I'm corrupted. Flow cold and it's rugged, bumping. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like yeah. And it feel like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. Whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah. All day like yeah. All night.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season, and now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past, and tonight we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Los Angeles Rams. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, many had ordained the Kansas City Chiefs to be the best team in the NFL coming into the season, and now here they are, one game away from their first Super Bowl title since Super Bowl IV 50 years ago.
And we'll get to that in just a minute, but how about this? This is their 5th straight playoff appearance. They went to overtime with New England in the AFC title game last year. Remember, they were down big at the half, came all the way back and had a chance to win, lost in overtime, finally climbed that mountain and got back. And do you remember Super Bowl IV against Minnesota? Remember Hank Stram as their coach? On the sidelines, mic'd up for the first time. That really gave us a lot of what we have now with NFL films. What a terrific performance by that Kansas City team, and they blew away the Vikings in that game.
Meanwhile, the LA Rams back in the Super Bowl after losing last year's game 13-3 to the Patriots in Atlanta, and they certainly are hoping that their offense is in tow this go-around.
And this is a franchise, having lost last year, all they talked about was getting back to this game and getting some redemption. There have been teams who have done it in the past. The Cowboys did it Super Bowls 5 and 6. The Dolphins did it in Super Bowl 6 and 7. And more recently, New England did it in Super Bowls.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Ebukam leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now here's Mahomes, and he's going to go down again. Samson Ebukam, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. They go play action. Now Mahomes under pressure again, and down he goes again. Samson Ebukam. What a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. This is fielded at the 27. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check. Check 99. Check 99. 6-6. Pull it high. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings
up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard.
Check nickel. Where you at? Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that?
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
20. Check. I'm going to run you over.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, there was a trust factor in that call. Turning and handing it to the big man in the backfield, trying to pick up the 1st down. But how about the defense? They were ready for him, and they were able to stop him.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. Now Goff. And got a man. It's Woods. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here we go, tonight. 180. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. 44.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
I got you, pop.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Let's get it. 180. He don't know no better. Check.
A 1st carry for Leonard Fournette. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Let's go.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Frank Clark, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
A 34-yard attempt.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Samson Abukum came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
That's what I'm talking about. Boom, boom. Yellow.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. On the toss, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Ripley.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to loft one. Deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 30. The 20. 10. 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that, as they have taken the lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. A first down run there for Gurley, but nothing opening up as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop it for a loss of 4. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
40 goes to the 20. 3 buzz.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Goff nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Goff now looking to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They are going for it. Goff. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Touchdown, L.A. Darrell Henderson, 37 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Call it a loss of 6 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Yellow. 180. Hey. Yellow. I'm coming. Exit.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Mahomes firing complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Chef. Bravo. Yellow.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Here we go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down.
Let's go,
So
baby.
let's see what this is about.
We go tonight. 180. Hey, get in the weight room.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Goff now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Complete. Smith has it. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. Goff now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Watch out.
The final shot before break here. Goff. It's caught. Smith. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of the coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, L.A. Darrell Henderson, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
And now look at him go. 20, 10, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead with the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Again, they run with Gurley. Uses the stiff arm. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good game, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
We want it. Come to my world.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down, LA.
No gain on this defense, no gain. Check, check. Lucky.
39-yard line.
Kill. Check. Crunch. Horrible. Check.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. Past the 20. 10. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 61 yards, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Yellow.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Hey, 57. Check. High 7, let's go. Mike is 15. Come on, baby.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
43.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Watch the screen. Yellow. Watch the screen. Check 50. Scene 6. Check.
Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Cut. 180. Quit talking about it and bring it.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Let's go, boys.
A solid pickup of 13 sets them up 1st and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Now a carry for Blunt. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Rams have taken the lead. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man. 2nd time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again. And how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score. Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down. Turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. It got his man complete. The 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
58 Mike, 58.
Now Goff on first down. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Now it's gone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams are going to jump back in front.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dot. Always a fan of the dot. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. They will run it. It's Fournette. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about, from the offense's perspective, what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a...
He's got daylight. He's at the 30, 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah, that's what I do.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs it. Back now here on EA Sports.
Here we go,
all even as we get ready to start the fourth. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Goff, and he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. He's at the 40, past the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, 96 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On second down, Williams. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to hit you.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. The Chiefs on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. On first down, Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Touchdown.
And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Zerline now for the PAT. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. There he goes left side. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts.
Get ready.
Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly to fumble, and you're watching the back of a defense. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Cortland Sutton with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Another carry now for Gurley. Nice stiff arm.
Underused, but still effective.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Here I come.
And now here's a carry heading left. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 30, 10. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams, and he takes off with it. It's a fake. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Here we go.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now, I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Check 4. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Attack. They can't hang with us. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9".
Now Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And going deep for Hill. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
I'm coming for you.
15.
Recon, 132 fighting.
Check.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Martavis Bryant, 65 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I'm curious to see Charles get the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 30. 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Darrell Henderson with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, 43.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
Hey, 57 colors.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. This will go only as incomplete. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
Intended for Tyreek Hill. Incomplete.
59.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The clock showing 2 minutes even in what's been a memorable Super Bowl 54. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Hill escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
All day, any day.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Showing it.
Here we go.
Goff going to throw it. And this one complete to Smith. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shut. 180.
Mike is 59.
Louis.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Turbo set.
On 1st down, gone. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes it 2nd and 9. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Back to throw, Goff. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's it, baby. That's it. Big hit.
It's now 2nd and goal at the 3.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Check pass.
To the air again, Goff. Dancing to his left, and he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. The Rams have won the Super Bowl, and they will get the Lombardi Trophy. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what these mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. You still at your mama crib, ain't getting money, you gotta ask for it. Tired of complaining, I gotta bitch change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day these pay, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it, ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Yeah. 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 Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. So I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull off. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the ever seen a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
They can't take it to 10.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a